Radpack here from Born to Be Rad and 1/3 of the Radpack. And if you've been following the Radpack podcast, one of the things we like to do for you guys is we like to challenge you to a community challenge, a Rad 9 challenge, where we take 9 things and make a video about a specific category. Now, we've done 2 of these so far, and it's been a huge success, and people seem to love this stuff. And what we did this time was we asked our Radpack members, what do you want to see? What do you want to see be the next Rad 9 challenge? And I think with it being February and love is in the air, they decided they wanted to challenge us and challenge you to our Rad 9 movie crushes growing up. Now, what does that mean? What that means is that we're going to give you 9 crushes of a character in a movie. When we were growing up, we just loved this character. Maybe we loved the actress or actor playing this character, and it made us actually want to search out more of their movies. Now, I'm going to give you my 9 celebrity crushes growing up. Now, when I look at this list, this is like pre-teen Garrett, teen Garrett, finding out these movies for the first time, and again, really, really loving some of these characters and wanting to go check out more of their library. Now, this is in no particular order, but the first one I'm going to talk about is going to be Karen, played by Diane Franklin from the movie Last American Virgin. Now, when I saw Last American Virgin for the first time and I saw Karen, I thought she was hella cute, so she's coming in at number 9. Number 8 is a movie that is an absolute favorite of mine. That is the movie Tough Turf, and the lead female in that movie is Kim Richards, who plays Frankie, and she's super cute, and her style is awesome. I love that 80s look. I love that crimped hair. I thought she was hella rad. Now, the next one is going to be another 80s movie, Just One of the Guys, with actress Joyce Heiser, who plays Terry. She's the main lead in the movie, and when I saw that movie, I was completely blown away by the movie itself and by her. She does a fantastic job, and if you know the movie, you know exactly why I fell in love with that character. Now, the fourth one I want to talk about is going to be for a movie, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and I absolutely love this movie. It's probably my favorite comedy ever, and again, really awesome cast in here. I mean, you've got Kelly Maroney, you've got Jennifer Jason Leigh, and they're both awesome in the movie, but my favorite, obviously, was Linda, played by Phoebe Cates. Now, I loved her character here. I loved her in here. She was super pretty, and again, she showed up in a lot of 80s movies when I was a kid. Other things like The Gremlins, and then also Drop Dead Fred. So Phoebe Cates was probably one of my absolute biggest crushes growing up. Now, another actress was a huge crush of mine growing up, appeared in a lot of movies I watched as a kid. You're going to think Karate Kid, because I'm talking about Elizabeth Shue, but I'm not talking about her character in The Karate Kid. I'm actually talking about her character in Adventures in Babysitting. Her character, Chris, I absolutely loved her in that. So great to see her as a lead. I absolutely love Elizabeth Shue. I was lucky enough to meet her a couple years ago. Now, I remember as a kid, I knew this character from a movie in Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warriors, and I always thought she was cute there, but when I saw her in True Romance, I'm talking about Patricia Arquette and her character, Alabama. She looked great, she was fun as hell, and she definitely had to make this list. Now, of course, one of my favorites is going to be Star from The Lost Boys, played by Jamie Gertz. Again, when I saw her for the first time, I absolutely loved her, so it made me want to go check out a lot of her other work as well. Now, the next one, I loved her in a lot of different movies, a lot of 80s movies, and she appeared kind of everywhere. And that is Sarah Jessica Parker. I first saw her in Flight of the Navigator, and I really thought she was cute, and I thought she was super rad. But when I saw her in a lead role for Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Sarah Jessica Parker was so great in that movie. I love Girls Just Want to Have Fun, and if you haven't seen that movie, I highly recommend it. My last but not least is going to be Kim Basinger, who played Vicky Vale in the Batman 1989 flick. Man, I think this was literally like my first celebrity crush growing up as a kid, because I think out of all the movies I talked about today, this is the one I saw at the youngest age. And man, when I saw Vicky Vale, I was blown away. But guys, I know this was a little bit different, and it being February and being what our members chose as the next Rad 9, I'm sure it's going to get interesting. Now, make sure if you do this challenge, tag us on Instagram, on YouTube, at Born to Be Rad, My Killer Podcast, Justin David, the Radpack. Tag us in all social medias. We will make sure to share each one of these videos, and let's have fun with it. All right, gang, this is Garrett at Born to Be Rad, and like always, stay rad.